This drives me crazy because I see so many good pool builders who do amazing work. They care about their employees, they care about their customers, and they really go above and beyond to make things right. They've got their license, like they've done everything the right way, but they're still losing to those people who just run around, undercut jobs, make a little bit of money here and there, piss off the homeowners, and just it's ruining the industry. And what I want to do in this video is talk about how you can beat that. You're a serious pool builder. You've been making pools, you've been building your business, and you've been doing everything the right way. And it's time that you stop losing to these people who are doing everything the wrong way. The thing here is that they're not better than you. You know, those unlicensed guys that are just selling cheap jobs and still getting work, they're not better than you. They're just louder than you. And so what I want to do in this video is show you how you can stand out, build authority, and win jobs, beat those guys without lowering your prices, because you've got shit to pay for. Like, you've done everything the right way. You shouldn't have to cut your prices in half just to compete. Like, right now, the industry is just a race to the bottom, and it's not good. And so I want to show you how to beat that. The thing that we came up with here at Aqualeads is the ACE framework, okay? ACE. ACE stands for authority, and by following these 3 steps here, your business is going to be able to stand out against the competition, the ones that are fucking everything up, and still hold your prices and still hold your margins, okay? And you're like, wow, that sounds too good to be true. It kind of is. But essentially, the whole purpose of this is to build authority, make you the trusted person. Because if I trust you more than the cheaper guy or the more expensive guy or the big box company, like if I trust you more, and then I'm gonna wanna work with you. And so the big point of step number 1, authority, is the process. Now, what I see a lot of people doing wrong is they show the finished product, and they're very promotional. They show, hey, this is finished. Look at how nice it is. Look how sexy it is. The problem with that is that everybody else has nice, sexy photos of their finished project. It doesn't actually help you. Like, yes, it's nice to have, but when you're thinking about building your brand and building authority and making people want to choose you over everybody else, that's not helping you stand out. What's going to help you stand out is the process of how you got there, the extra steps that you take. I was on the phone with one of my clients, and we were kind of just going off on a tangent about this. And he's like, I want to make fucking videos talking about why we use 2-inch pipe and not 1.5 inch. And I don't want to try and do, bundles. I don't want to try and do a $40,000 package. Like, I just want, here's our price. Here's why it's that price. You either like it or you don't. And guess what? They're probably going to call him later if they go with a cheaper option because he was upfront about it. And so by showing that process, this process here of why you're more expensive and how you do what you do and why things take long and what the reality is, this is building so much trust. Like, you don't have to do it in a way that makes you look like a jackass. You do it in a way that shows humility, and that builds so much trust. Like, a lot of people skip the process because it's messy and it's not perfect. But by showing the process, you're building true authority, okay? Step number 2 is consistency. When you're consistently showing up, you're gonna win. Like, those guys that are beating you, that are unlicensed, that are just going around, they're crushing it, they're super consistent and they're creative and they're just putting out a lot of content. And here's the sad truth. The homeowner doesn't really understand the difference in licensed, bonded, and insured and not. Like, they don't understand. They're looking for price, and that's completely your fault. That's your fault because you don't educate them on why it's important. It's no one else's fault. It's your fault that somebody can go get the job because they don't even know that that's an option. Like, that's your fault. You need to take accountability of that. Now, what you can do to beat it is be consistent. You can consistently show up. Like, for me, my recommendation is 5 times a week at minimum for our clients. That's what we're doing. If you can do more, do more, but show up at least 5 times a week. Here's the thing, not everyone's gonna see your post. A portion of people are not going to see your post, but the more content you create, the bigger library you have, so that over time, it can get discovered and more people are gonna find it. But I had a client, we did like 20 million views in the first 3 months. Total outlier. Like he had the perfect blend of like, he was kind of quirky and weird. The content was pretty interesting and just blew up. Okay. Went through a divorce, fired a bunch of all of his people. Like just this whole thing for like 3 months just kind of disappeared, right? So we quit making videos, we quit working together. He came back, he's making videos, and now they're hardly getting any views. And the reason for that is this consistency drop. I mean, the videos are a little bit different, but the biggest thing is the consistency. I've seen this happen time and time again. When you forget or you're not consistent with the content, like you don't give people anything to look forward to, you don't give the social media platforms anything to push out, and it just seems sporadic. It seems like you're not taking it seriously. So consistently putting out content 5 times a week is step number 2, because you're hammering it in their head that you're there, you're present, and you're the authority figure. The third thing is education. And so we pretty much, talked about that. Your education and your process are the things that are going into this content. And when I say content, I don't just mean like TikTok videos, Instagram videos. Like these are blog posts too. These are pictures that you post. These are statuses that you put on Facebook. Like this is your content. And your underlying message is, hey, here's how we do what we do. And here's why it costs that much, why we choose this, why we do things this way. The homeowners and just people in general, they don't want perfect. Nobody wants perfect. Like if you open your phone right now and scroll through stuff, the stuff that has the most engagement is the stuff that's random. Some guy's like having a stroke while he's filming it. It looks terrible. Like it's not perfect, but it's real, and it's real education or it's real entertainment. And when you lean into the education piece here, you're showing up as the expert. Because again, if I had to draw this out as a map, is like, here's your customer. And they want what you sell. Like they absolutely do. They're going to buy it. Now, are they going to buy it from you? I don't know. But this is what you sell. Okay. But here's the thing. They're not searching for this. And if they are, it is hit by big budget ad spend and keywords and targeting. And like, you cannot compete on that. What they're searching for is how to achieve this. They're searching for the information. So pools, for an example, they're searching about in-floor cleaning systems. Like, do I fucking need one or not? Like, what do I do? Should I get a pump that heats and cools or not? They're researching these things. Okay. They have all these things they want to know about this. Well, can I fit a spa? What is a Baja shelf? Like, how does that work? Can I do a grotto? Like, they're looking for all of these things. They want this, but this is the wall that's keeping them from getting that. And what they want to do is they want to understand so that they can make an informed decision. And once they understand all of these things, they're ready to purchase. They're ready to move forward. And what a lot of people try to do is block out this stuff. But the companies that are answering those questions, the companies that are showing up there as a guide, are the ones that then can say, hey, do you just want us to do it for you? Like, it makes sense. Why don't you just have us do it? And they're like, oh yeah, that does make sense. That's a great idea. And so the third part of the education, nobody gives a shit that you sell pools. Like, they know you sell pools. What they care about is in-floor cleaning system. Why the hell does it cost so much, right? What are the benefits of it? A tanning shelf or whatever. How do you get that? Does it add a bunch of extra money? How does that work? Does the pump that heats and cools, like, does it have to stay on all the time? Does it increase the electricity bill? Which ones are better? All of these things, these are the things that you can educate them on because you're the expert. You've installed them. You've done it. You've built it. And by showing them that you know your shit, they're going to trust you. And then conveniently, you say, hey, if you want us to do it, like, we can build your project. Just let us know. They're gonna call you. Like, they already trust you. They've watched your content. It's a no-brainer there. And so you can stand out as the expert by doing those things, right? By following that framework, because you are way better than the guys that are beating you. but you're just invisible. And if you apply those 3 things that I just taught you, you're going to be more visible. The customer is going to be more educated, and now they're going to want to work with you. You don't have to discount your stuff. You don't have to be cheaper than everybody else. You can maintain your quality because you've showed the value and you've become the authority. So now they trust you. They want you. And the whole thing about building a brand and building authority is that you don't have to beg people to work with you. If they don't want to work with you, that's okay, because you have a line of people that see your value, that want to pay what you're asking. They're going to leave a good review. They're not going to look over your shoulder. They trust you, and you can build that through that content so that you're competing against all the jackasses, all the clowns out there that are ruining the industry, and you're standing out. Okay, that's the goal with this. We help pool builders implement this system. If you want to see if it's a good fit for you, you have to be licensed, bonded, and insured, and at a certain revenue number. Click the button below. We can hop on a discovery call and see what that would look like. Otherwise, this is all I talk about on this channel. There's a ton of free content for you, so you can apply these things to your business and make more money. You're welcome. We'll see you guys in the next video.